Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is another video. This segment's going to be on installing the fuel cell, fuel pump, some of those fuel system necessities, and try not to get too carried away or make it too hard to understand. Please, if you enjoy this, subscribe to me, like it, and give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm working on the fuel cell, and this is the space that I want to put the fuel cell in here. Let me turn on this light so you can kind of see. I want it to mount somewhere along here and back to here, and then the fuel lines are going to come out on the side. The fuel cell I have is this one, which is an 8-gallon, and I forget the dimensions exactly, but I'm going to measure it and set it up in there. And this is something that's required underneath the fuel cell. This actually was on this fuel cell. This is a reusing an old fuel cell, and I'm going to go through this process and show you what I come up with, and take it from there. So the cell's 17 by 17 square and 8 inches deep. This is crazy, but it's good. And there's my dimensions. Obviously it's sitting on the shocks on the back and sitting on the back rails good, but it's going to have to come up probably at least that much, because I don't want it to be leaning too far back. That is what I'm working on.
Check it. Check it. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Hey everybody, I'm just going to give you a quick look at here what we've been working on. I don't know if you remember seeing the fuel cell in the beginning, but it was sitting there, pretty much looked like it was almost installed by itself, but it wasn't. I had to put in all the brackets and everything, and this has turned into quite an adventure. I had to get it high enough to stay off the shocks, which you can kind of see right there, and I'm going to just show you what I did. Alright, so this is the mounting brackets for the cell. I'll try to keep it as close to the level as I could. You can see how close it is to the shocks, but there is enough room in there. Let me see if I can show you. You can't see it there. That's the gap, and it's very small, but I tried to get it as close to the shocks as I could without impeding the shocks, and hopefully that'll never come back to be a problem. And mount the pieces that hold it up. Come on, there we go. Everything's is welded in place. I got a couple of straps underneath. I had to elevate the back of it and leave a gap for the sump to come out. And I have this shield, or floor pan I'd like to call it, that will fit right in and set in place. Because, you know, you don't want something flying, a rock or something fly up and hit the cell and bust it. And then I've got the fuel cell. Just like that. And now you see it's still got some elevation to it, but I don't want the cell to stick up too high in the back. I have to plumb those sumps to a pump somewhere, and I needed it to be a little bit lower. But that is what the finished product looks like. Of course, it's going to have some straps on it. I'll put a strap here and a strap here. It's going to tie in down below this underneath, and then I'll put 2 tabs up here, tie the straps down, and I'll show you another video of that all finished up. I didn't want to put you through the rigmarole of trying to build it, but that's what it is, and we will have more coming later. Okay, so this is what the finished product looked like. Got a little shield under it. I've got the hold down straps. I don't know if you can see these or not. Let me get a light. Okay, so I just set this pump up here because that's what I'm going to use to mock it up. Now you can see the straps are made up. Got my sump lines, which I've got to replace these 2 fittings with a bigger size. All welded in. You can see the pump is going to go right here. Alrighty, so here we go. Fuel cells mounted. Got the fuel pump mounted. Just run me a steel braided line right up here. I'm going to put the tubs in and run the rest of the lines. See how I got it mounted down there? I ain't gonna crawl on it. You just get the point. And this is the beginning pump. There'll be a different pump probably in the long run, but right now, this is just dandy. Fuel cells mounted. Nice and tight in. Got my orifices coming in the mail and a pump hookup down here. Got me a little tray underneath. So we're good to go. Next we're gonna put the wheel tubs in it. And we're going to start closing up some of this stuff, I'm afraid. Alrighty, that's it. See you later. Please subscribe. Thanks for looking.